Hi everyone! Today I'm painting a small portrait and showing you the watercolor set I use. So I painted a birthday card for my niece of her as a princess. I searched for princess costume and Disney princess pictures for ideas. Then I drew a postcard size portrait sketch using the grid method and a photo reference of my niece. Then I transferred the sketch onto watercolor paper using graphite transfer paper. The watercolor set I use is Winsor & Newton Cotman Watercolor Pocket set, and there's 12 half-sized pans. It's lasted me for quite a few years already, and it's also convenient to take with you when traveling or painting outside. There's also a little brush that came with the set and a lot of room for mixing paint. You don't need to clean the palette after painting, by the way. You can let the paint dry and then just dilute it again using a wet brush when you want to use the same color that you already mixed. I started with the skin and mixed cadmium red, yellow ochre, white and a bit of burnt umber for the skin tone. I covered all skin areas with this color mix, using it as the lightest color, but then I thought it turned out a little too dark compared to her actual complexion, so I lifted some of the paint with a wet, clean brush. I went over the shadow parts with a darker version of the same color mix, and for the darkest shadows I added a bit of blue into the mix. I used the same layering technique for the hair and the background. I painted burnt sienna as the base layer of the hair, left that as the highlight color, and then painted burnt umber and burnt umber mixed with ultramarine blue as the middle and the darkest tones. I finally added some stray hairs and the hairline using a small brush. If you're interested in coloring some of my drawings, you can find the line art printables in my Etsy shop at ivylilyart.etsy.com. Thanks for watching.